has officially made an OnlyFans account. Lil Tay launched an OnlyFans on her 18th birthday and made over $1 million in just under 3 hours.
Every mail has been counting down to it and literally telling me to drop the link the second I turn 18.
Thank you to all my supporters who have pre-ordered since 2018.
Y'all, grace and peace, everybody. This is such an interesting trend and phenomenon. Instead of young women wanting to be, quote unquote, liberated, wanting to be in charge of their lives through the means of self-actualization, bettering themselves, education, so on and so forth, this whole trend of soliciting and putting your body out there for a price. That's craziness. This is so bonkers. And you may or not even have heard about this young lady. I didn't know much about it until I ran across a video discussing it. I didn't know who she was. And just the idea that this woman, this young lady, is putting her lady bits out there for the price of a Happy Meal in order to be, quote unquote, empowered is crazy work. She's 18 years old. You're putting yourself out there. If you live to be 80, you have 62 years of this stuff floating out there. Everybody's going to see it. That's craziness. Let's go.
Lil Tay has officially made an OnlyFans account. Lil Tay launched an OnlyFans on her 18th birthday and made over $1 million in just under 3 hours. Am I the only one who finds this extremely weird? And this is attached to a photo on Twitter that somebody posted of Lil Tay's bio on OF saying, "Freshly 18. Please don't tell my mom. My 18th birthday exclusive shot at 12:01 a.m. on her birthday. Only available for 24 hours. Come see me in my birthday suits." Replying to all DMs. And all I gotta say, bro, is that this is just incredibly sad and very disturbing, but I'm not surprised at all. As per Lil Tay herself, she just said, not bad for 3 hours. This just literally just happened today. We broke the F out of that OnlyFans record. And attached to the post is her total earnings in just under 3 hours, allegedly, which accrued to over $1 million, specifically $1,224,298.09. And to break it down a little further, this is in $500,011 in subscriptions, $26,000 in tips. Tips typically are associated with private DMs, and a whole lot of messages, $486,000 worth of messages. Lil Tay also said, if I get to 100,000 subscribers, I'll post something special with a little devil smiling emoji and this photo attached with a shirt that says P-Star in training. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you see this very clearly for yourself. The shirt she has on says P-Star in training. God help us all.
So it's my 18th birthday on July 29th, and every mail has been counting down to it and literally telling me to drop the link the second I turn 18.
No. This is the problem. See, this is how Shannon Sharpe got caught up. This is how, again, the foolishness of this type of behavior is how Shannon Sharpe got caught up. Shannon wasn't guarding his heart and his mind. He wasn't keeping it, being responsible with his own self, being disciplined. Remember, we talked about that. Because this kind of behavior only happens because there are undisciplined men out there being undisciplined. Let's finish this up. It's almost done. I just rewound it. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that.
Has on says P-Star in training. God help us all.
So it's my 18th birthday on July 29th, and every mail has been counting down to it and literally telling me to drop the link the second I turn 18. Girlies, what do you think? Should I do it?
Bro, Lil Tay didn't even give it an hour before she hopped on that site. 1 million pedos really went on there and said, click. Bro, that's scary. Like, and why is her bio freshly 18? Don't let my mommy find out.
Y'all already know what the going on. We just broke the link record with the youngest link of the century. $1 million in a couple hours. I'm still the youngest one doing it. For all the grown-ass haters who've been hating since I was 9 years old, look at me now. What y'all got to say? Y'all been doubting me for 7 years. You can hate on me all you want. You can't say Lil Tay ain't winning. So for everybody out there, do.
How are you winning when you're selling your body? You are a digital 304 selling your body for money. How are you empowered? How are you winning? Where's the win? Where's the empowerment? Because if these gentlemen had discipline, if these gentlemen were mindful of their own state before God, ma'am, you wouldn't be doing this. Like, please miss me with the bravado that you're winning. You're not. You're literally losing. You're literally selling your lady bits for the price of a Red Bull. Come on, stop and think about that. Where's the empowerment in that? I'll wait. It doesn't exist. That's just completely, you are just so foolish to believe that that's empowering, because these men will waste their monies in that direction because they don't have discipline. What are you losing in order for that? What are you selling? What are you giving up for it?
Whatever the hell you want with your life, who gives a f what people have to say? And remember this, Lil Tay rich and finna get richer. Oh yeah, and thank you to all my supporters who have pre-ordered since 2018 or whenever you did.
The f you mean Lil Tay dropped an OF and made $1 million in 3 hours? Who the f was spawn camping? Nah, this society and generation is so cut. There's actually no fucking way, bruh. $1 million in 3 hours. There's so many dudes over the age of 50, 20, 30, 40 that was waiting on this motherfucker to turn 18. You know how sick that is? That is disgusting. I'm not gonna lie, me personally, if I'm the FBI, I'm working with OF to see who's registering for this shit, who is subscribing to these freshly turned 18 women, and I'm putting them niggas in jail because this is diabolical. Some people don't ever touch $1 million in their whole fucking lifetime. Matter of fact, even 500K, 300K, 200K, bro. 1 million in 3 hours? Now I see Lil Tay hyping this shit up, and I honestly thought she was gonna drop some bullshit, or maybe like, some song or something, but she deadass dropped this shit. And people deadass subscribe to this. And it's so funny to me because, yeah, like, this is crazy. Like, I don't even know if she's fully, like, of age, like, generally. I don't even know. I think that shit's fake, too. But, like, I know she's not putting on no content on that shit. Bro, Lil Tay may be annoying, but she's smarter than that. So those people subscribe for no fucking reason. I'm not gonna lie to you. And even if she was, like, bro, why is you subscribing, bro? Like, y'all niggas don't know about...
Lil Tay just made $1 million on OF within 3 hours on her 18th birthday. Please let that sink in. Listen, I'm not here to judge anyone on how they make their money, but I do think it's creepy that the internet sits and counts down and waits for girls to turn 18. Trust me, I get the hustle, I respect the bag, but when society makes teenage girls, feel like their most valuable asset is their body once they turn a certain age, that's when it becomes a problem.
No, that's a very keen observation. Society has made that true, but I'm sorry, it's being sold by women as well. Please understand, it's not just society. So let's put a face to this. Let's put a name to this. It is men and women. Women sell this idea just as much as quote unquote society, just as much as men. So please don't, y'all not going to beat those charges. You're not going to beat those charges. So go ahead and accept it that men and women are guilty of this. Lil Tay is everybody's child.
Let's bring back shame, because all it took was 3 hours. 3 hours for her to make 1 million. This is the same thing that happened with Bad Baby. Bad Baby made 16 million off of OF, and even she says it's weird how people signed up so quick when she turned 18. I understand legally it isn't wrong, but what about morally or ethically? Do we care about those kinds of things anymore? I don't think she posted anything that was inappropriate just yet. I don't even know if she's planning on doing so. But the fact that men were just so quick to sign up to watch her do anything is very alarming.
Seems like OF is a last resort to make money for anyone. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Let me back that up just a little smidgen. Seems like OF is a last resort to make money for anyone who's fallen off. No question about it. They're down bad for sure. When did she turn 18? I could have sworn she was 14 last year. I don't even know. It's a good question, though. The questions are fantastic. It's disturbing how many people have been wanting her to turn 18. Why are people so disgusting? Because we're immoral, wicked, and evil. That's why. Bad Baby set the blueprint. She may not be broke, but she's broken. Come on, that's where we can end right there, for sure. OF needs to be banned from the internet. This has gone way too far. I wish it was possible. I don't know what it is. Where in the world is that asteroid? Where is that asteroid at? Oh, we got an asteroid coming. Don't you worry about that. We deserve an asteroid. That's absolutely unequivocally for sure. I appreciate you for sure about that. But y'all, let me know what y'all think about this. And you may not even have known. You might not be like, what in the world? I didn't know anything about this. And it might not be your cup of tea. I just wanted to point out just another example of why our society, our communities are being run amok by debauchery is because we don't have discipline. We're not doing Proverbs 5, 6, or 7. We're not reading that, meditating on that, and memorizing that, and applying it to our lives. We're just allowing ourselves to go out there all willy-nilly and look at what happens. Let me know what y'all think about it. Appreciate you so much for rocking with us. If you don't mind, please go ahead and make sure you hit the like button, all that kind of good stuff. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.